Hi, I'm Les Hewlett from CERT. I'm the sales director here. I've been asked by the REC just to give a few reflections that we've had on our experience of the Kickstarter program, which I think in large has worked out really well for us. But we had some sort of niggles along the way, as we said. So it was good to just really give you a perspective on our experience. So we decided to do the Kickstarter program principally because we wanted to give people a chance post-COVID to get some experience in working in an office environment. Plus, selfishly, we wanted to have some fresh blood in the office. It's hard to get hold of good people that want to learn, that want to get into a sales position, maybe get to the training side of things as well. Needless to say, I waited around for a good couple of hours for the first applicants to turn up. And indeed, out of the six that we had booked, only one did. Fortunately, the one that turned up was successful. It was a fairly unusual process, I have to say. The candidate himself, English wasn't his first language, and he struggled to interact and lacked a lot of confidence. But I was patient in the interview. Wanted to see exactly what this person was all about. At the end of the day, we're trying to give people a start here. This was for us, it was going to be kind of fairly risk-free other than our time. So anybody that's actually taken the chance to actually turn up and take time out their own day, I thought was worthwhile giving them my time as well. The reason I took this person on, one of the questions I asked them was, why do you want to be involved in this Kickstarter process? What is it about CERT that's interested in you? His response was, I want to learn, I want to get more confidence in the office environment so I can be more marketable for companies in the future. And for me, that was enough. I went through the usual processes in terms of control to ensure that they'd actually start. Gave them a set time to ring me on the following day. And I was thrilled, having gone home, very excited that I had somebody that would potentially help out as well as them helping us. They phoned in exactly on time. The candidate himself turned up, was very amenable to everything, was up for all tasks that we had. We employed him in a administration role supporting the sales team. Quickly realised that their IT skills are fantastic, willing to learn, willing to listen. Still some issues regarding communication, but in time that slowly grew, and we gave them the time to kind of feel really part of the team, understand more about what we were all about as a business, and give them sort of incremental tasks that kept on building and building upon what we were asking them to do. At the end of the Kickstarter process, we were, thrilled to offer the candidate themselves a full-time contract, to which they're still here, plugging away with now. It's always a learning process, and very, very pleased with how that one worked out. I think the candidate themselves probably shared some of the reasons why we weren't so successful in getting more people. The area we actually work in, whilst it's very well connected from a road perspective, it's very poorly connected from a public transport perspective. So, and these individuals by their kind of age demographic don't always drive, and our area is particularly difficult to get to if you don't drive. But this individual was getting trains, he was walking, he was getting on his bike, he was doing anything he possibly could to get. All in all, I think that we're thrilled to have at least one success out of it. We'd love to have had more. It would have been fantastic to do so, and it's actually sparked us into thinking more about what we can do with other people, like the candidate we took on, but off our own back. And we're actually running a summer squad as such. Really, we're doing sort of afternoon into evening work for young people that have just left school, people that just left college, people that just left university. Really off the back of the work we did with Kickstarter, really got our minds kind of thinking and just understanding more about giving people a chance to get that experience in an office. I welcome another sort of initiative like the Kickstarter. I think there's obviously massive lessons that could be learned from ourselves and the way it was administered. We've looked at transportation here and the hours that we're working as well to help and support those individuals to get into the business. But all in all, hopefully it's given you a really good idea of our experience and how we overcame some of the adversities that we actually had and how we made the most of it, and also how we thought innovatively about how we could utilise a similar programme ourselves off our own back to help us get some more people into the business, help supporting those young people as their first kind of tiptoes into the career that they're looking for in the future. Thank you very much.